And good morning, people. Welcome back to HyperDimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation. Why do I pick the games with the long names? Anyways, welcome back. Let's get into this. Last time we found out that the CPUs are a bit indisposed right now, and that we are taking on the role of Nepgear. She has two companions, Compa and IF, mainstays of the game, and well, they're bringing their faces and skills to our team at this very starting point, which is good because they will be very useful. Nepgear alone is a lot like Nepgear. No, sorry, of course she's a lot like Nepgear. Nepgear herself is a lot like Neptune in terms of skills and everything, but she's a little bit different. Slightly. Not too much, but slightly. Anyways, welcome to the world map. Let's have a look around. Firstly, the menu, because let's see how different it is. And the answer is not much, actually. Items, they come in their parts again. Tools, which is your items that you can use in battle, and I don't think you can. I'm pretty certain you can't use them out of battle again. So there's that. Weapons, we'll be seeing a variety of weapons through the game. Armor, same. Ornaments, the key fragment is one of them. We'll be seeing why I'm not using it in just a moment. Game discs, which we'll be hopefully using to mitigate damage, add effects to our skills and things like that. Clothing, yes, we can play dress up. Processors, we will be getting CPUs, CPU processors, we will be using them. I actually think they're a little bit more important, the ones we're going to be picking up, than the ones we had in the last game. You might see me swapping and changing a bit. Materials for plans. Idea chips, things we use in our game discs. And key items, we only have the end gear at the moment, which is what we're accessing the menu from. Equipment screen, same thing as before. They have a weapon, they have an accessory, they have an ornament. They can equip a game disc, and you can play dress up. At the moment, we don't have access to Nepgear's CPU form. That will be explained soon. Same thing with Compa and IF. Of course, these two are makers. They don't have CPU forms, but they're definitely going to be of use throughout this game. Commands, combo skills, same as before, so I need to set these up, and at this moment in time I do not need rush attacks. Power attacks, yes. Break attacks, yes. Rush attacks I don't need at the moment. So we're just going to set up our best skills. So 3 power slashes, 3 break edges, and we'll save the last 12 points for when we get some better skills. Compa is going to have... She has had a few name changes to her skills. We've got Smack Thud and Shot Shower here now. I believe they were slightly differently named. Shot Splash here. And, well, this one was the same. Slap and Poison I think are the same, but her Russian power attacks and a few others have had their name changed. I think it's most localization changes. They were translated a lot better in the second game than the first game. IF, she's going to be having the same things as I'm doing with everyone else. Full out power and break at the moment. Later, when I get a decent amount of EXE gauges, the rush will be more important. Right now, they're not. SP skills. Nepgear has Mirage Dance, 5 hits, fairly good power, and a bit of guard damage. Just a single target attack. Defense Cheer. Ups vitality, ups your defenses. Surprisingly more useful than you might think. At least in one battle I know is coming up. And she also comes with heal. So, yes, in terms of skills and everything, yes, she's a lot like Neptune. But her magic is different. She comes with a defensive up, while Neptune came with strength up, and she also Nepgear comes with a heal, while Neptune just went just is full out attack. Compa comes with first aid, same as she did in the first game, and IF with Demonic Inferno. AoE magic skill. Magic isn't her forte, really, I feel. But it's not too bad in the start. At the start, intelligence of 144 and strength of 158. Yeah, I think we can make use of it. Party coupling. This is our Lily rank. We can set up our people wherever we want to make them happy and make use of their their attributes and skills that they can do with each other. So that's going to be helpful. And one big difference between the first game and this one: 4 character party. Lily rank, we can check the Lily rank with everyone, so we'll be making use of that to check, because as I said, Lily rank is important in this. It's actually very important for the game itself. Battle formation, we need to set this up a little bit. So Nepgear there, Compa there, IF there. These might swap and change as I go, and the last one can stay at the back for the moment. Status screen, where we can see everyone's abilities and their stats. Nepgear, strength orientated, has a fair amount of vitality, so defense wise she's fairly good. The thing I want to keep track of though is technique. Because as I found out in the last game, technique is accuracy, and if you're not hitting your attacks, you need to change that very quickly. And in terms of technique, yeah, she and IF both need some. She's definitely the powerhouse of this team at the moment though. IF has 158, while Nepgear has 190. Quests, we don't have a quest active, even though we sort of technically do from that, but that's where we can view our active quests and see which ones we've done. And Nepgear, we can check our play data. Woo. Dungeons, where we can check out our data on the monsters, which I'm going to be doing a lot more than I did at the start of the last game, because I want to get all the items available, at least as much as possible, because rare items usually mean CPU equipment pieces. Memory info, a little bit of a blurb about the person. Honest, diligent and overall perfect girl next door. Describes her to a T. Compa, nurse and long-time friend of both IF and Neptune. personality is an oasis in the desert of insanity that is Nepgear's party. You don't know how much. And also, IF, agent for Planetoon's Guild, most level-headed of the bunch, and cares more about the others than they notice, or that she lets them notice. And help topic if we want to check out the help things again. System, save, load, config, title screen, exit, normal things. Anyways, let's go into our chirpers.
This world is so vast.
Let's start out at the top with the NEP FC
so
chairman.
Many places.
Looking for members to join the NEP fan club. Why isn't anyone joining? Well, as we can see up in the top right, they might be worshipping Arthur. 81% to single digits. Yeah. As we know, the ASIC are sort of in the driving seat at the moment. Miss Manuel, our helpful tutorial lady. We'll be seeing a lot of her.
Choose where you want to go.
And the kangaroo. Boingy, jump. Boingy, jump, jump. Yep, you can jump in the game. It doesn't really have too much of a purpose as far as I've seen, really. Saturn Shiro. Yeah, let's not get on the wrong side of him. Planzoom has the availability of the shop, information and the museum at the moment. Don't have access to the guild, but we've got to go through Virtual Forest for what we've got to do first. Shop, Healing Grass, SP Charger. The basic starts. We've got no credits at the moment, so it's not like we can buy anything. Leather Bracelet, Leather Armlet, our first basic equipment upgrades. Technique Patch. I want to get at least 2 of those to increase my technique. Yeah, that's much more required than the strength and vitality, I feel. Of course, it is a big drop for Neptune, and so, I'm going to say it a lot, Nepgear. Yeah, so we'll see, but definitely later on I'm definitely going to be wanting technique. Maybe not at the start. Hades Soul wouldn't be too bad, but then again, Nepgear doesn't really need intellect. We can buy some clothing, of course. Don't really change stats, although the bookworm does. 5 stats isn't really that much though. Processor parts will come available later, and same with materials. I didn't show you why I'm not using that particular key fragment. It's not a great deal of stat increase, and it will be outshined a lot later, but as you can see right now, it's a fair increase, especially in defensive power. So yeah, I'm not going to be using it, but this is one of the less powerful of the downloadable content items, so I could use it, but I won't. Museum, we have the album, which we can view a lot of different scenes that have happened in the past, battle backs and screen backs, and I think these are the title screens, maybe. I'm not entirely certain. That's definitely the title screen. At least part of it. Yeah. Audio. Music that we've heard. And information where we can actually see we're going to come here to progress events, we're going to progress a story and get information and items and things to change and plans to change a lot of the areas that we go to. Let's come back to the top three though. Let's go with debag first. Yeah, they're pretty much just introducing themselves at the moment because this is the first time we've actually interacted with them. NepFC Vice Chairman? Okay. You don't seem to like the chairman. The Lily system. That's where you pair the girls in the front and back rows and will allow you to access the assist skills. Raise Lily ranks to keep them by keeping them paired together. It isn't the only way to do that. It's one of the better ways, but it isn't the only way. Because we're actually going to see another way that you can raise Lily ranks. Let's speak to Compa, shall we? That's the thing about Nepgear. She is always trying too hard to impress herself, mostly. Yeah, Compa is our nurse of the team. She is going to be healing a lot. She's not really going to have too much in the power department, but healing wise, she is invaluable. Well, IF and Compa, despite being two of the makers, are still the two most important makers, being the title creators. And Compa, IF and Neptune are destined to be friends in every dimension from what I've gathered. That includes this one. And since Nepgear is a part of it, this little circle, friends with her as well. Yeah, and there's Compa's motivation. We got Gigi, we got Nepgear out of that area. Neptune's still there. Compa is determined to get her back. And the Lily rank between Nepgear and IF has increased, as well as between Nepgear and Compa. So as I said, not the only way, but it's still the best way. How about IF? Three years is a long time. That's pretty much the essence of the guild. Going out, doing odd jobs, coming back, getting a reward, and just moving along to the next job. And IF in particular is an agent, apparently. Information is her specialty, was in the first game, well, is in this game, but that doesn't change. So yeah, we'll be seeing a little bit more about that, I believe, as well. How where she's always got some sort of information in the wings waiting for us. And at the moment they're trying to deal with ASIC. However, as we've seen, they are deeply entrenched in the hearts and minds of people. IF's wanting more to get in and get her hands dirty though. She might gather up a whole lot of information and have people do it for her as well as getting it herself, but when it comes down to it, she will dive in, she will get her hands dirty, she will get battle along with you. And a bit more lily rank between Nepgear and IF. Adventure is just getting started. It is indeed. Can you really do it? Well, we're going to find out. So, let's go find out. Let's head over to the virtual forest.
Many places. Okay, let's go.
Dungeons. There are treasures. There are save points. There are harvest points. Same as before. And there is a hidden treasure in every dungeon. Same as before. Event points will show up very often in areas. Those are where the story progresses. Status effects, same as last time. Poison, you take damage every turn. Skill seal, you can't use your skills. Paralysis, you can't move. Regen, the only positive one, and where you gain health each turn. And virus, where you can't use your CPU forms. I said before that paralysis is probably the most dangerous. I still feel that way. Poison is dangerous, but you can heal through it. Paralysis, where you can't do anything, yeah. Virus, the only times it's probably most important is out of a boss battle, and you're going to see it most during a boss battle, I feel. And that's when CPU form is forced. Go figure. They might have changed it for this game. We won't find out until we actually get to that point. Skill seal, probably not really that important. So the virtual forest, a little bit different than we had before, and what it was before, but it's still the early area of the game. So let's go and pick up some items.
What's this?
Healing grass, your basic healing item. Restores one ally's HP by 1000. Considering I have 1000 HP on the 3 characters right now, that's a full heal. I don't need a full heal, and that's an early event spot. We haven't even got into any combat. Okay. Dogu. Battle controls. Very similar to what we had before. You move around the battlefield, you press A to attack, and then you use your skills. Power, rush, break. SP skills. Again, use your SP to use a skill to make to do additional damage, or gives yourself statuses or attribute increases.
Okay, I'll do my best. Leave it to me.
Since this is the first combat, it's not really too dangerous. It's 3 Dogus. Really, don't worry about it. I could use Demonic Inferno, but nah. So, to the right, the command skill. Up in the top right, there is the order of action. So, IF is first, then Nepgear, then Compa, then the 3 Dogus, and then back to IF. Up in the top left, there is the enemy data, hit points and guard points. Break hit points once they're down to 0, they die. You've beaten them. Guard points, once that's down, they go into guard break status, and you can do additional damage. Down the bottom, stats of your characters, hit points, SP. Right now, we don't have access to a whole lot. The X button that's missing there is your EXE gauge skills. HDD drive, for one, IF can't do it, but Nepgear can't at the moment either. And Switch, we don't have anyone behind us in the Lily rank, or the formation, so we can't do that. Escaping is the same as last time. You get to the edge and you will then be able to escape the battle. But this fight isn't really that dangerous, so let's attack.
Out of my way.
And as you can see, one attack from IF pretty much knocked off a third of their life. A couple of mighty blows and this fight's over.
I need to calm myself.
Same with Nepgear.
There! Here I come!
Couple of power slashes. There's guard break. So this Dogu will take extra damage from this power slash.
We somehow won!
6 experience. Wow. But this is the first fight of the game. We are level 1. We're not going to get a whole lot to start off with. 3 Dogu jellies, 3 healing grass, and 3 life fragments. Yes, please. Especially those life fragments. Revival items. Yeah.
Great. Let's finish this quest up and go collect our reward. Dagoo!
Hello to you too.
Goodness, it's hopping away! Hold it right there! It's really turning this into a chore. All right, Doggo, we've got you cornered now. Doggo!
And that is supposed to be threatening us in which way? So you've got You're alone. What can you do?
Doggo!
Oh, there's more of you.
Doggooey! Yikes! So many doggoos! What are they doing? Doggo!
Dog-goo! Dog-goo!
They've just combined, haven't they?
Did they just combine? Whoa, it's massive. Things just got more challenging for us. Oh, I know. Gear, go ahead and transform. That'll make this a snap. Transform? You know, hard drive divinity, HDD. You haven't used it since coming back, right? Here's your chance.
That should make it very easy.
Iffy, you just want to see Gigi in her super pretty HDD form.
Fight. Activate HDD and fight. Huh? What's the matter with you? I can't do it. I'm too scared to use it.
Yeah. Remember, the last time she used it, it was in a losing battle to whoever that woman was, that Reaper, and the CFW judge. Nepgear has a lot of insecurities right now, and HDD sort of relies on belief. Not only the belief of the people around you, but sort of your own belief as well.
Iffy! You're being a big bully to Gigi right now.
Ugh, that wasn't my intention. Jeez, fine. Let's just beat it up the old-fashioned way.
Guard break. Yeah. Some attacks are better to just break their guard and then do the extra damage with the power attacks.
I guess I'll take you on.
Here's our first, well, you're a very big doggo. First interaction with that. Although this fight is not hard.
Prepare yourself. Out of my way.
Let's do a couple of break hits, and there's the guard break and a mighty
Out
blow.
of my
I
way.
need to calm myself.
You know what? Let's go with Mirage Dance.
Mirage dance!
Since it broke, let's finish it up.
I won!
As I said, not hard, it's just a doggo. It's actually a little bit more harder than the 3 doggos that we fought earlier. Not even that. 10 experience, 100 credits, and some memory. Yeah, we've done our quest. Let's go back to the guild. Let's get our reward. And we'll forget this for the moment. We'll come back to it a little bit more later. So next time, let's go and do that. We're still level 1. We need to up that level quite a bit. Anyways, until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.